Hello everyone! In this video, I am going to show you how you can create a modern text animation with a single dot in After Effects. By the way, you can download this project file by the link in the description below. Let's start to make a new composition. Name this whatever you want. I am using full HD resolution at 60 frames per second. Duration is 5 seconds. Then I select the text tool to type a text. Then I align it to the center of this composition. After that, I lock this layer. Now, I select a pen tool and make sure fill is turned off and stroke set to be solid color. For now, I set the stroke width around 15 pixels. Then I expand the view to see it better. And I start to create a line using pen tool. Once I've done the designing steps, I just rename this layer as line, and then I search a cap option. Then I open the stroke properties, and under this, you will find a line cap, so I change it to round cap, and then I change the meter joint to round joint to smooth out the curves of this stroke line. And then I add a trim path into this layer. Let's open the trim path properties. Under this, simply click on the stopwatch to create keyframes for the start and end value. Then I change the end value to 0. After that, I scrub the timeline around 3-second mark, and then I change the start and end values to 100%. Then I select the bottom keyframes and drag it slightly forward to get this animation. But right now, the length of this stroke line is consistent through the entire animation. And I want to change the length of this stroke line in certain part in this animation. So I scrub the time indicator and place it where the stroke line goes up, at this point. And then I add a keyframe here. And then I change the end value to create small stroke line. And then I scrub back a little bit and then increase the length of the stroke line like this. So if I play the preview so you can see how it looks. Now I pre-compose this layer as line. And then I select this layer, right-click, and then I enable Time Remapping option. Right now we got 2 keyframes, but let's scrub the timeline where the animation is finished, and then add a keyframe. And delete the last keyframe. Now we can manipulate the speed of this stroke line by time remapping. Let me show you how. First, I scrub the timeline where the stroke line touches this wall, and then I add a keyframe. Then I scrub once again where the stroke line touches the text. I add 1 more keyframe here, and then I scrub the timeline once again and create 2 more keyframes like this. Then I select all 3 keyframes and I stretch a little bit to slow down this part of the animation. Now I select keyframes and adjust it to manipulate the speed of this stroke. To slow down, increase the distance between keyframes. To speed up, decrease the distance between keyframes. And once it's done, I select the middle keyframe and then I change it to Bezier keyframe. And then I go to the graph editor. Here I double-click on this point. Now check this box and click OK. By doing this, we can able to move this point together. So after that, I change the graph like this to smooth out the animation. So we will get this bouncing animation with this stroke line. Everything looks good. Now I am going to change its stroke width in certain parts, so I go to the line composition. Then I open its keyframes and place the time indicator at this point, and then I search a stroke, so you will get this stroke properties. Then I add a keyframe at this point and change the stroke width to 30. Then I scrub back a little bit, then I change the stroke width to 15. And I scrub forward and change the stroke width to 17. This way, we can animate the stroke width in certain points of this animation. Let's go back to the main composition and let's see the preview how it looks. So it looks fine for me, and now we can move forward to animate the text. So first of all, I unlock the text layer and then scrub the timeline where the stroke line touches the text. Or you can use the keyframe as an accuracy. And then I split this layer at this point, and now we've got another layer. Now I rename this text as a design, and then I open its position property and add a keyframe. Now I move forward and then I change its position like this, and then I change once again its position, or you can copy the first keyframe and paste it here to get the correct position. Then I select all 3 keyframes and then change it to Bezier keyframes. Then I open the speed graph and then I change the graph like this. And now if I play the preview, so you can see it will interact with the stroke line like this. Then I adjust it a little bit for precision. Then I drag the time indicator to the last keyframe and duplicate this layer. Simply drag this like this, and then I cut the bottom layer from here, and then I rename this text as concept. Let's adjust it a little bit so it will not overlap each other. So right now we completed this part. Now let's move to next part where I enhance this design. So first I add adjustment layer in this timeline, and then I search a tint effect and add it to this layer. And then I change the white color to green. For now you can pick any color you want. And after that I add a glow effect to this layer. And then I change glow threshold to 80% and change glow radius to 30%. So we got this cool glowing effect. And then I search a noise effect and then add it to this layer as well. Here I change the noise amount to 10% to add a depth. And also I uncheck this use color noise option. Then I add a new solid layer, and for this one I choose a red color. And I name this as a ramp. Then I select the layer and choose the ellipse tool. And then I create a rough masks over this solid layer like this. I create multiple mask shapes over the solid layer. And then I select all the masks. Then I press F to reveal the feather properties. And then I change the feather amount to around 100. Then I click this transparency icon to get this look. Also, I change its mode to luminescent premual. So we got this beautiful texture on this text. After that, I select all the layers and pre-compose them. Name this comp as an animation, then check this box and click OK. After that, I add one more new solid layer and name it as a grid, and for this one, I choose dark gray color. And then I search a grid effect and add it to this layer. Then I change the grid mode to soft light. And then I add a new solid layer once again, and this one is for our background. Also, I place animation layer above all the layers. Then I select the grid layer and change the grid to 3. And now that's our final preview. One more thing I want to share with you. If I go to the animation composition and then I select the adjustment layer, and if I turn off the tint effect, so you will get different texture style on this text. Also, you can change the tint color to get a different color variations. So that's how you can create modern style dot and text animation in After Effects.